Okay, so we're going to have a little look on the return of serve about the different grips that you might consider to use. There's no right and wrongs with this, but I think sometimes using a certain grip or starting off with a certain grip could cause more problems than others. You might switch on to YouTube or whatever and see some of the best players in the world start with the backhand grip, which is not wrong, like I say, it can't be wrong if they're doing it, but at the same time they might have such a high skill set that their ability to be able to find different grips very, very quickly could be better than ours. Okay, so one thing that I would suggest is that we start with a forehand grip. And the reason why I want you to try and start with the forehand grip, because if that ball gets served down to the forehand, we've already got the grip, obviously, but also if that ball goes to the backhand, our forehand grip is very, very similar to our slice backhand grip. So if we're dealing with a really, really fast serve, then we've already got our forehand grip if it goes down to the forehand. But if it goes to the backhand, we've also got the chance just to now block that ball back without having to do a big grip change. If we start with a backhand grip and that ball comes to the backhand, well then great, we can play the backhand. But if that ball does go to the forehand, we're now in a situation where not only have we got to react to the ball, we've also got to really make sure we can change that grip, and that grip's going to have to move a fair bit round the racket handle. Okay, so it's not wrong playing with the backhand grip. Some people just feel more comfortable doing that. But it's certainly worth looking at this idea of just starting with the forehand grip, because if it is a big serve that you're facing, you haven't really got any grip changes to do regardless of whether the ball goes to the forehand or the backhand. Whereas if you start with the backhand grip and that ball goes to the forehand, you have got a bit of a big grip change. So therefore then there's a challenge of making sure that you keep the racket head control on the contact.